products of Novo Nordisk AS, which is unaffiliated with Hims & Hers.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At forhers.com/CNN, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded GLP-1 injections, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan with paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatments that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at forhers.com/CNN to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/CNN. forhers.com/CNN.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Between all the holiday parties,
Weekend tailgates.
and family get-togethers. Oh, we're here. Hey, who needs something to drink?
We've been overindulging a little more than usual. Thank goodness we both added active liver to our diets to give our livers some much-needed support, so we have the energy we need to enjoy the holidays.
Active Liver from New Nordic contains a powerful blend of turmeric, milk thistle, and clove artichoke extract designed to give your liver maximum protection and help it do vital jobs like removing toxins from alcohol, rich foods, and sweets.
Try Active Liver today and enjoy all the holiday treats with the peace of mind of knowing you're giving your liver some relief.
Find Active Liver online at Amazon, Vitacost.com, or iHerb.com. Or pick it up today at CVS, Meijer Grocery, or ShopRite. Enjoy life to the fullest with Active Liver.
Hi, I'm Kathy Hill, founder of Tax Tiger. If you happen to have unfiled or unpaid taxes, Tax Tiger can protect you from the IRS, release wage and bank levies, and negotiate awesome settlements. Above all, Tax Tiger is a company which operates based on Christian principles. If you have an IRS problem, call us today at 1-800-IRS-9196 for a free consultation. 1-800-IRS-9196 or visit us online at taxtiger.com. Actor James Vanderbeek is selling what he calls his treasures. These are items from his days starring in Varsity Blues and Dawson's Creek. People reports his auction includes the necklace he gifted the character Joey on Dawson's Creek, that it's expected to bring in as much as $50,000.
Dawson and Joey.
The 48-year-old father of 6 says that he's been, quote, waiting for the right time to do something with them, and with all of the recent unexpected twists and turns life has presented recently, it's clear that the time is now. People reports that Vanderbeek will use the funds to help with the cost of his cancer treatment. He's currently facing stage 3 colorectal cancer. So let's talk about this now with Dr. Tricia Azricha, a gastroenterologist, Harvard Medical School professor, and the Ask a Doctor columnist for the Washington Post. Doctor, I think this really highlights, right, the struggles of this disease, the costs of the struggles of this disease. What does it mean to be living with stage 3 colorectal cancer?
That's absolutely right, Brianna. His case is really heartbreaking. It's also quite courageous. And stories like these really push us to think about acting early and late. So stage 3 cancer, colorectal cancer, is very serious. It is often curable. Treatment for this type of cancer often involves a surgery to remove the tumor and then followed by medical treatment like with chemotherapy. Stage 3 is telling us is that this is a cancer that has begun in his colon and has spread to local lymph nodes but hasn't reached other organs throughout his body. So it's a long, it's a difficult journey, and unfortunately for so many people in this country, very costly.
Yeah, and how common is it, especially, I'm reading about more and more young people are being affected by this.
That's That's absolutely right. So this trend in early onset cases, meaning people who are getting cancers and specifically colorectal cancer before the age of 50, it's been rising since the 1990s. And it's a trend that's really alarmed a lot of scientists and physicians. And over the last several years and decades, we've been starting to get more and more pieces of those puzzles about why this might be happening. Overall, these early onset cases that happen before the age of 50, they don't make up the majority of the cases, but they're the most rapidly rising. And so we're trying very desperately to try to figure out why.
And I want to get your reaction to a new study that suggests eating ultra-processed foods may significantly raise the odds of that.
Yeah, so this is a new study that came from the Nurses Health Study, and what this evidence is showing is that they looked at about 29,000 women and found that those who were eating the highest amounts of ultra-processed foods, they had about a 45% increased odds of developing polyps, or these growths in their colon that we know can develop into colorectal cancer, compared to those who are eating the lowest amounts of ultra-processed foods. Now, why this is actually really surprising is because these were women in whom these polyps were found before the age of 50. That's earlier and younger than we would have expected to see.
So help us understand, because I think we hear ultra-processed food, we think we know what that means, but what exactly is that, and are we eating more of it now?
Great question. So, I think the simplest way to think about ultra-processed foods is that ultra-processed foods are any kinds of foods that you and I in our home kitchens, we couldn't make on our own. It needs some sort of industrialized process or a large sort of external factory in order to produce. Now that, it describes almost everything in a lot of people's pantries, so it can be a little overwhelming to think about the fact that ultra-processed foods are linked to so many diseases. And I think we've had this conversation for a long time about ultra-processed foods.